Hi all, Jessie B Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today is day 21. This one is the sketch we are going to be doing. It is by Devorah Alder Hunt. This looks like such a fun sketch. I have lots of ideas I want to do with it. This is the first one that I'm going to do, and I might revisit it with more of a girly vibe. This one is very much masculine. These are 3 pictures of my son shooting his bow at a bow shoot, and the pictures are almost identical. It was like there's he doesn't move, but the like flags kind of move, and when I was taking the pictures I moved, but I want to use these 3. They're I cut them down to 2 inches wide by 4 inches tall, and I'm going to cut this whole thing down to an 8.5 by 11. So let's get going. So I got the background page cut down to 8.5 by 11. Now I'm just trimming up the little, it's not really a branding strip, but it has like little dotted lines where the branding strip would be. So I'm just trimming that off. And all these papers are from a paper pad I got at Walmart, and it's called Mixed Media paper pad, but it's like really masculine and has lots of, I don't know, darker colors and woods and bricks and just different things like that. And so I love it for my guys. So here I'm just trying to figure out how long I want each of these strips to be. As you can see, I'm only doing 3 strips. The sketch calls for 4, but I figured 3 would be really good on an 8.5 by 11. And in the sketch, the pictures are the same thickness as the little strips of paper that go up behind them. And I like that, but I wanted my pictures to have the paper bordering them all the way around. And so I cut my strips to 2.5 inches wide instead of 2 inches. And now I'm inking the edges of them because especially that green brick pattern paper, the first one, it did not want to pop off the background, which is a gray grid style paper. So I decided I needed to ink the edges. Now I grabbed another piece of scrap from that same paper pad, and this is a very dark, I don't know, grunge look black paper, and I love it, so I want to map my pictures in it. My ATG tape here broke, so I just had to fix that. And so now I'm just getting the pictures glued down. I took a 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch maybe, off of the bottoms of the pictures just so that I could get them all to fit on this piece of scrap paper. And it worked. So I'm getting these trimmed down with just a very thin black border all the way around, and I love it. It's just perfect for making those pictures pop, but then you have the paper in the background all the way around them as well. So it's almost like double matted. So I've decided this is how I like it. So I'm going to put the 3 strips right down onto the page, and I did the 2 outside edges and then coming in with the middle just so I can keep the same spacing, or pretty close to the same spacing. And then I'm putting the pictures on and trying to remember to not put them clear up at the top is where I kept trying to put them, but I want to do some embellishing like they have in the sketch. I think that looks really cool, and I just really like this sketch. I don't know, it's different, and so I like that. So I grabbed this sticker book. It's a Happy Planner, or I think it's a Happy Planner. I don't know. Yeah, the Happy Planner, Me and My Big Ideas, it says. And it's a fall themed sticker book. And these pictures were taken in May, but I figured the colors were right to go with the background paper, and I figured I could find something in here that didn't scream fall. And I was right, I did. I found these adorable little strips of paper here with all the colors in them. And so I'm just putting one behind each of the pictures, like the banners are in the sketch. And the first two, or no, the first one I did and the last one I am doing now, all have like a little bit of a gold line on them, and the middle one does not. So if you're wondering why I switched pages, one page had gold little lines on it and the other one didn't. It's the only difference between those. And so I made the one that didn't have the gold line to be in the middle. That way it looks like it's done on purpose. I find what I thought I was going to use for my title, but it ends up being too small. But I still use it on the page, and it's just a sticker that says, have a family game night. And I take off the have and night, so it just says a family game. And I was going to put it up there, and I thought, oh, it looks pretty small. I want to see what else I want to do. So I saved it, and I'll add it later. And then these leaves are nice and green leaves, so they don't look fall at all. I do fussy cut all of the white off the edges. I just cut that out so you didn't have to sit there and stare at a blank page while I was cutting, because I cut off camera. But I did cut out all the little leaves, cut off all the white off all the little leaves, and I stuck them underneath the pictures, kind of where she has the embellishments, underneath each picture. So I do that, and just adding some more leaves to this middle one. I didn't think it looked quite full enough. And then I'm going to flip through the sticker book again, and I'm going to find, first of all, they had these little acorns. They are so cute. So I am cutting out the acorns. I'm going to put one acorn underneath each picture. And it does not take long to cut out these little tiny acorns. They're pretty easy. But I got them all cut out, stuck down. I did not cut out the little stem, so I'm just drawing the little stem right on top of the paper, because I was not going to try to cut that little stem out. I used this little wreath here above this first picture, and then these are clear stickers, which work perfect. No cutting off of the white at all, because there isn't any, so that's great. And then there was a little acorn in the clear, so I did 3 clear stickers there. And then I don't want any of the fall looking flowers, so I skip past them. And then I make it down to this banner page here in just a second, right here. And it has this red polka dot banner, and it's the same red that's that middle strip of paper. So I'm going to put it on the first and last picture. Of course, I have to move the leaves that I stuck down, and so I'm just trimming this one to make it work. And then I put a blue banner under the middle picture. And since the red would not work on top of the red. So get that move, kind of move the little acorn and everything, and redraw my little stem. So I liken that. And I think, let's see, do I find anything? I find one more thing in this. Oh, two more things. Yeah, I put that because it has like the little journaling strips off to the side, and I thought that little lined paper would work perfect for that. I don't want any journaling on here, but I just like the way that that looks. And then I find a little banner that I'm going to put at the top of the third picture where it only has one little leaf, and it just says, "Let's do this." And then here's where I'm trying to find where I want to put the A Family Game, and I decided to stick it right there. I like that. And then this is a stickers set from the Dollar Tree, and this one was, 4th of July themed, but this just says "Love the USA," and I thought that works perfect because, the colors are perfect, and we're having fun shooting bows out in, our country, and I just thought it worked perfect. So my title, here's the first part of it, and then I'm going to flip to the stickers in here, and I just wrote "A Fun Shoot." So that's my title. And then I thought it needed something else. It wasn't quite done. And so I went to my Scattery Bits, and I find these are nail art. I don't know what you call them, nail art something. They're not jewels, but they are for nail art, and they're little leaves. And there's lots of different shapes in there, but I'm just picking out the leaves. And I'm just adding, I add 2 leaves to the top of the middle picture here. And then I add 1 leaf to the top of the other 2 pictures. And then add just a couple more leaves underneath each picture and around that A Family Game Night saying. So while I'm doing that, I want to remind everyone that the playlist for 30 Days of Sketches is growing huge. So yeah, go take a look at it. It's so much fun. There's so much inspiration. And we're getting close to being done. This is already, I think we only have 2 weeks left and we're done. But yeah, so make sure you check out everybody else that is, see what they do with this sketch. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!